Hello, and welcome to this Super Cup final. Yep, we wouldn't get here unless we'd got the winners of the Champions League and the winners of the Europa League. Sadly, it's not Liverpool, and it was Real Madrid that won 1-0 in the last in the Champions League final. Frankfurt beat Rangers. We could have had an all British Super Cup, which would have been amazing, but sadly we haven't. Just getting loads of notifications thanks to my good friend James Chadwick on Twitter. Thank you, bud. He's going to have to mute that conversation, I think. You're still talking about AEW, which I'm not a massive fan of. So just let's go back to that original post. Just hold on. Mute conversation. Boom. That will stop the notifications. Hello to everybody in the chat. Sorry about that. Obviously, business to sort out. We got Bonkers LFC. Some people think it's bonkers, but he loves LFC. And we've got Jellyhead. We've got Dylan. Shout out to you, my friend. We've got Adele, who's been dropping in the team news. Yes, we have got the team news. We're ready to go. Michelle, no, look, we know you're in love. Let's talk about football, love. Well, I'm not going to read your comment if you keep talking about Irish Rebel. We're here to talk football. What we're here for. Let's fucking go, motherfuckers, says the Gilly Gaff James Chadwick. Just muted your chat. It's going crazy on bloody AEW chat line. Keep getting notifications. It's like, no. Yep. It's a conversation I don't even want to join. We have got the Super Cup. We have got Real Madrid versus Eintracht Frankfurt. Bit of a one-sided game, I'm going to say. I'm not expecting much from Frankfurt in this one, but we have got some team news. Get the right graphic. Here we go. We've got Courtois in goal with Carvajal, Montelio, Alba, Cruz, Benzema, Modric, Casemiro, Valverde, Vicious Junior, and Mendy. And then we've got the Frankfurt team, which is Trapp, Nedika, Sau, Kameda, Roda, Torre, Bore, Lenz, Landstrom, Tutte, and Cuff. I'm going to say Cuff. I don't know if that's particularly how you pronounce his name, but it's Cuff. That's what it looks like to me. Today, are your team lineups? Actually, finding that Frankfurt lineup was quite difficult, to be quite honest with you. Very, very hard to find on Twitter, I'll tell you. But yeah, we will go back to that. We are around about just less than 30 minutes away from kickoff, which is at 8 o'clock. How can you be in love with someone who lives like 10,000 miles away? Mouldy Spoon, shout out to you. Look, we've got the regular crew in the house for the footy. And yeah, it's kind of like the opening game of the European season, to be fair. This is in Helsinki. I think it is that the place for the final as well. So we start in the place where we're going to end the Champions League. Who is going to be in that Champions League final in, well, about, was it less than 12 months' time? Heard some breaking news about the World Cup. They are, UEFA are bringing it forward by a day, I believe. So, don't know what that implicates for the Premier League season or to European clubs. But yeah, they're planning on bringing it forward by one day. It's breaking news. I think it sounds like North. It also sounds... North. All right, so they were calling him North. Nith. All right, we'll go with North then. I'll call him North. I didn't know if you silent the K in German language. Real Madrid main trophies to win are the La Liga Super Champions Cup, Champions League. Don't think they're bothered about the Super Cup. They should beat Frankfurt. They should beat Frankfurt with the team they've got. That's a strong team from Real Madrid. Frankfurt, no discredit to them, but you look at the two teams. There's only one powerhouse there. Who's people India going to? Rumours that Rain or Frankfurt. I don't get that. What you're trying to say there? That makes no sense. Mikael Damgaard, good for Brentford. He is Eriksen's replacement. Oh, right, Mikael Damgaard. Damgaard did really, really good in the Euros. Of course, quite impressed with him. Great little player. And I'm surprised there wasn't many other clubs what picked him up, to be fair. He did have a fantastic Euros. Leeds 2022, shout out to you, my friend. Yeah, we've got the teams coming out for warm-ups. There is the teams up on the TV screen. Interesting lineups, to say the least. This is the opener for the Europeans, basically. This is like the champions, the European Community Shield. So, yeah, it's not an indicator on who's going to win the Champions League, not by any stretch of the imagination, but it's just a showpiece of last year's winners, which kind of sucks because I feel sorry for the Conference League winners. They get no match whatsoever. Should be a fatal freeway. But it's been a tradition for so long now, and yeah, we've got Spain versus Germany. That should be a good one. Who's the chat going to win? All right, okay. That's not what it sounded like. So yeah, who have you got? Let's have some score predictions in the chat. Who are you going for? I don't think we'll get goals from Frankfurt in this game, if I'm all honest. I'm 4-0. 4-0 Real Madrid is my prediction. 4-0 Madrid. Bonkers is going for 3-1. I think 4-0. I think you're just going to get a Benzema masterclass. Every time we do a Benzema watch along, he happens to go out on a crazy. James Chadwick says the same. We have got other games going off in the English League. All the Carabao Cup matches, which Sky has got one of the games on, which is Sheffield Wednesday. Sunderland, Sheffield Wednesday. So my phone is set up to buzz throughout the stream. Let me know the different scores so I'll keep you all informed. Adil's going 3-2. Michelle has gone for 3-0. To who? To Madrid. Because you haven't specified who's 3-0. It's just 3-0. Well, I can change it later, Dave. There's a video straight up after the stream at 10:30, which is my luck review to Triple H. Did that today. I also made another video for tomorrow, the pitch invasion video. So 2 videos are up for your viewing pleasure. One today, one tomorrow. But that'll be after the NXT UK stream. And before, hopefully, before the members only stream. So yeah, I've been busy. I've been a busy boy. Everybody's dying in this hot weather. I don't know how about you guys, but it is still goddamn warm. Benzema hat-trick and I can never ever say his name, but Viticius Junior. We're going to call him Junior. No, and I don't need you to break it down for me, a deal. You don't need to do it. It's called Junior. Deal with it, because nobody else is called Junior on that Real Madrid team. So, Carabao Cup draw is after the Wednesday versus Sunderland. Yeah, Liverpool won't be in it, so I'm not bothered. Second round, all non-European teams. So if you're in the Champions League, Europa League, Conference League, you will not be drawn in the second round of the Cup. So it's not as important. It'll be round 3 where I'll pay attention. But yeah, we get a bye. There's like Liverpool, Man United, Tottenham. Arsenal won't, so it'd be interesting to see what Arsenal get. Because they didn't get Europe. Jesse Jackhammer, shout out to you. Oh, you went for Madrid, I thought you did. 1-0 says Sam to the Sausage Men. Hello, Sam. How are you doing? Hope you're well, bud. I actually help you better than you have been in the past. Hope certain other situations have changed as well for you. Dave, hello. my great friend Irish Rebel, shout out to you. Hope you're well. It's still 29 degrees here. It's been like in its 30s today. Absolutely mental. The weather is mental. Like I said, it was 31 the last time I checked. Just double check now. Wait for it to upload. 29 degrees still. 29 here in Castleford. Bloody, it's still warm. I anticipate no sleep tonight because it's going to be too goddamn warm. So, yeah, the Sky BT have been talking about the strikers, who's going to be the most impressive in the Champions League. Obviously, Ireland, proper. Mentioned Nunes. Got Lewandowski. And everything else. Adele James, what channel is the game on? It's on, if you've got BT, it's on BT1 or Ultimate. I've got it on Ultimate. Looks like we have a week's reprieve. My mother-in-law stay at the hotel until next Wednesday. Also dodged skin cancer bullet. Now I have to wait on this scar to heal. She has to wait. Oh, okay. Well, at least you've got at least another week to prep, which is totally awesome. Got Gregor John in the chat. Hello to you. Jesse Jackhammer. Yeah, if you've got BT Sports or BT Sports Ultimate, it's on either one of those. If you're not lucky, I'm sure it's on Begging Sport if you're abroad. You'll be able to find it on any of the major networks, I'm sure. So probably even somewhere in America, they'll be showing this on some kind of ESPN US or whatever channel. But yeah, we'll have another quick look at the lineups, because why not? Boom, there we go. Courtois, Carvajal, Militao, Alaba. We've got Cruz, Benzema, Matip, Modric, sorry. God, who's Matip? We've got Casemiro, Valverde, Junior and Mendy. On the other team, which is Frankfurt, we've got Trapp, Nedika, Shaw, Kameda, Roda, Torre, Bore, Lenz, Lindstrom, Tuta, Enough said, and enough said, that's what we're calling him. There we go, so that is your team up to date. Wrestling Revolution, Keaton, hello, shout out to you. Hey Dave, not even like football, but I have to say I'm impressed by the stream. Cheers, thank you. Yeah, it does. I've set a stall out to keep the streams looking pretty much alike. No matter what football we're doing, I want to have a real sense that, we're doing the football, we're doing the same kind of stream. Rick Hunter, shout out to you, Sports Horror Conspiracy. Hello, dude. How you doing? Hope you're well. We've got BT Sports panelists. We've got Owen Hargreaves. Never really did anything at Man United when he was there. We have got Joe Cole, didn't do anything at Liverpool while he was there. I want to hear Edward sing Happy Birthday again. Well, go and watch Web from last night then. I keep trying to get him to put it on TikTok and he's not having it. Still, one of the weirdest, wildest episodes of Web I've ever seen in my entire life. Don't know what you guys felt about it, but, it is what it is. I think we kind of touched on this last night. I mean, NXT last night. Whoa. Wow, what a stream. I think we pretty much all can agree we struggled through that bug. Jess, did you literally fall asleep afterwards? I know that a fair few people just literally passed out. I felt like I was talking to myself for quite a large portion of that stream, to be here. But I just think it's just that we watch way too much wrestling. I think that was the best way of describing it. Without being rude, because I don't want to be rude to people what did phone in. I think a great credit to them, because they did a lot of stuff which a lot of other people wouldn't do in a million years. So great credit to them for that. But my God, that Brendan guy, how much was he on fucking crack? He was fucked out of his skull. Oh man, I don't know if that's great entertainment or just cringe. Yeah, but it was fucking weird. Hopefully they iron out the kinks and it gets better. We get a little bit more coherent messages. Because that's the problem. We had people going in and out. We couldn't hear stuff. It was, my word. I literally slept like a baby afterwards. I am not surprised. I was hit and miss. I woke up at 7 o'clock this morning, not refreshed whatsoever. Tried to get back off to sleep. Can't. The heat was just too much. But that's what we live and learn. It's not going to be any easier the next couple of days. Sleep is going to be a premium. I don't watch AEW, so I'm going to at least try and get some sleep tonight. Have plans for tomorrow, just don't know how they're going to play out. That's the problem. I'm not sure if I can go through with them or not. So I'm not going to expose what I'm doing, because I have no clue yet. There could be a toy hunt, a new one, a fresh one, a place that I've never been before. Just depends if I can if I get the courage to actually film in there, because I've never been there. It could be awkward. But we'll see. If Irish Rebel is really your boyfriend, then you should already know how he is doing. True. Very brave advert. Stella Artois, take your clothes off. It's summer. Edward Brown is in the chat. Happy birthday to you. Hang on. Just get words. Get words ready. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear. What? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know who your name is. Some gamer. Happy birthday to you. I fucking love shit stirring. What, Dave? What? You don't want to see Mox make short work of Jericho tonight? No, not interested. I couldn't give a flying fuck, to be honest with you, ever. I'm not interested in Jericho or Moxley. I'm not into it. I find it boring. I've lost interest in AEW for a little while. They're not telling a great story right now. They've not caught my imagination, I'm afraid. I think WWE, what they're doing has sparked my interest a little bit more. I'm actually excited to watch Raw. I'm actually excited to watch SmackDown, which I thought I'd never say. I know that will probably hurt you inside and out. You're like, what? You're saying? No, I'm not. I'm not a massive Moxley fan. I've been. Jericho 10 years ago. I like Jericho 10 years ago. Not now. I've kind of seen his best. Edward, do you have a win in this? Who do you have winning this game? Says Sam. Sam, I am going to go for a shock. I think that is a shock, and will never happen. No. I mean, what's your reasons for that, Edward? Please explain. I'm interested to see what you got, why you think Frankfurt can do the number over Real Madrid where Liverpool couldn't. You're kind of confirming that Frankfurt are better than Liverpool by your little statement. Dave, I'm willing to put it on TikTok, but I've been busy today. Give me time. Get it on. I want to see it on TikTok, though. Why not? It's just fun. Embrace the fun. I've sang Barbie Girl. Well, and I've sang Wet Wedding with Willie Idol. Come on. And the emphasis of doing things daft. So, you getting happy birthday wrong is just like, wait, Dave, let me see what's it. Who's else on the card? Nobody else interests me. I know I'm a massive Thunder Rosa, Mark. I don't shove her in a tag team with Tony Storm. Yeah, it's all right. It's fine, but I'm not interested in a tag team match. Other than that, there's not telling a story. If MJF came back, I think that's when you'll pique my interest again, because I'm interested to see what he has to say. But until he comes back, there's no wrestler on there that I care for. Yes, you're going to get a nice Bryan Danielson match. Can watch that later. I don't need to watch that live. I don't feel like I'm pressured into going, oh, I've got to, I can't miss it. Something amazing's going to happen. I just don't think there is. Blood and guts matches, blood spilling on. There's another death match, Dave. Well, okay. Whoopie-doo. I'm sorry, I'm just not interested in AEW right now. It's no fault of my own. I'm not excited for that show. Think Frankfurt, because they are German and I think they might be up for the game. Madrid will be always up for a game. Well, fair enough. It's a reasonable response. Dave, do you scoring prediction stand for 2 weeks? It stands forever. So yeah, that's open now. For every time we do a predictions video, I still want your scorer for that weekend. It's a new part of the game. I've added it in to spice it up. Make it spicy. Because not every time your player goes out and scores. Haaland might have a bad week. So do you stick with Haaland? Do you stick with Salah? Do you stick with Nunes? That's the thing. That's the trick. How good at you were guessing. And you're thinking, well, he could score against West Ham this week. That's up to you. That's up to your choice. I mean, I got Bowen completely wrong. Do I stick with Bowen because he might score this weekend, or do I change it? So it's just an added little thing. It's also because it is football and anything can happen. I'll take the silence as no. Then, what's that? What was that again, James? I didn't get your question. Send it in again. Brody King versus Darby Allin in a coffee match. Lucha Andrade is looking to leave. By the way, he's in contract talks. Jade Cargill, Madison Rain, Vicky Starks, Aaron Solo. Who gives a shit about Aaron Solo? That match is a no match. I'm also watching Sheffield Wednesday game. Yeah, matches have just started in the Carabao Cup. Jess's video is now up to 57 views. Yes, my phone's buzzing like mad because all the games are starting 15 minutes early. Dave, did you get the idea for the goal scoring prediction from me? Because I remember. No, I'm just thinking about it, dude. I don't even know where I got it from. I just plucked it from the air. If you want to take credit for it, I don't care less. Do what you want. I don't care. Don't bother me who gets the credit for it, to be honest. I've just started using it. If I did get it from you, it stuck and I took it. So there you go. No, I'm not interested in Andrade. Lucha Bros are alright. Wait, wasn't under a 3-year deal, didn't he sign until last year? He's wanting to break free from his contract, from what I've heard. I don't know if he's going to be able to do that, but he's not happy. He's not a happy bunny at AEW. Tony Khan is showed his true colours of late. He's having quite a few fallouts with quite a few of the talent. He's just lost the plot, I think. But that's the latest thing. I'll probably get back into AEW once, like CM Punk, MJF come back. See what happens with them. A coffin match. I'm not interested. I've seen a coffin match before. I'm not excited for that. Too many matches of that ilk in AEW. It's fine if you love that. I just don't know why Brody King, is fighting Darby Allin. Why is that a match? Why is that a thing? And why is it a coffin match? Please explain. What's the story? What they're trying to tell us? Take credit for the title. That will win at the end of the month. Yeah, you can have that. Yeah, totally. I don't mind that. I give you credit for that. Edward didn't know the words to Happy Birthday on Web. Sam, watch where. Alright, my phone is buzzing every single game. It's the first I've heard of it. No one I know has reported Andrade. Maybe I missed it yesterday. What Culture Wrestling, I think, mentioned something about it. Sure, I've seen it. Sure, I've seen it on one of the shows. But it's like you said, if he's still got like 2 years left on his contract. It's going to be hard to break. But I heard that he was unhappy. Could have been balderdash and gobbledygook. But I don't know. I just think AEW is chaos. Dusty Rhodes came out yesterday and said that AEW are going to do a night pay-per-views today. They came out and said he didn't know why. He said that because they ain't doing that. I'm not bought into the product at the minute. I think they're trying too hard. The chorus of matches don't make sense to me. Let's get some storylines going, AEW. Let's get something proper. I know they've been hit by numerous injuries, and I get that, and I can empathise with that. But Brody King versus Darby Allin in a coffin match, why? Why is that? Why is it a coffin match? Because Brody has been attacking Darby in different live events like autograph signers. And do we see that on Dynamite? Or is that something what's just gone off in the background? I don't know. Beef with Darby since #1 Battle Royal a few weeks ago. So why is that a coffin match? Why is that a coffin match all of a sudden? Is that because Darby Allin's in a coffin match? Just coffin matches. This sounds a little bit too early in a feud to have a coffin match. That sounds like you should have that at a pay-per-view. Not in a free crowd scenario. I don't know. I just don't see the value in coffin matches if they're giving it for free. It's a note match. Who walks out winner? Who cares? What does it achieve? What does it achieve? They'll probably still have another fight at a pay-per-view in a couple of months' time. So no, I'm done. I'm not interested in that whatsoever. I love AEW. I hate Tony Khan. I can't stand the booking at AEW. I'm honest. The wrestlers are good. They put on a great product sometimes. Some of the wrestling matches are the best around. The booking shit. And do you know what I mean? The booking shite. I hate the booking at AEW. I think they're all over the place. They don't know what they're doing. Had a street fight with Wardlow and Scorpio Sky for whatever reason. James, the idea of Sports Tribunal showing games on Saturday 3 p.m. kickoff. Dave going to join the stream. Halftime reaction, middle screen, and both my phone. Okay, cool. That's awesome. I'm not live this weekend for football. It'll be next weekend. The next live game that I'm doing is Liverpool Crystal Palace on the Monday Night Football. We had a coffee match before with Ethan Page. Yeah, that's true. They did make a big deal out of that in a kind of way. Made toys from it. Because Darby wants to settle the feud and get it over with. Like he did with Ethan Page. Do it at a pay-per-view. Why not do it at a pay-per-view? That's a pay-per-view match. I don't understand why you'd give something like that for free. Why are they doing that? They just give too much away. I mean, I know they want to put out an exciting, brilliant product, but every goddamn week there's a match where there's got to be blood. There's a match that's got to be outrageous. Man, can't I just put on a wrestling show? Is that too much to ask? I mean, it's just my personal opinion. I'm not an AEW mark. I'm not a WWE mark. But difference is WWE just don't go out of the way to just stick these random matches out of nowhere and go, oh, let's do Hell in a Cell this week. No, they don't do that. You'll get a random weird match now and again, but half of the time it's just a wrestling show. AEW promised us a wrestling show, a wrestling product. Gimmick match is not wrestling. Coffee match is a gimmick match. It's something that WWE have done for many, many years. Just cheapens it a little bit for me. You're selling me a wrestling product. Ain't wrestling, baby. That's gimmick. That's a gimmick. And I'm done with gimmicks. That's why I didn't get excited for Blood and Guts. I don't give a shit if they did flipping hung him off the cage. Dave, what's your thoughts on doing a 2-night AEW copying WWE? and New Japan. It's done. It's been done. Why don't they do a 5-night pay-per-view? I've done with it. They've got enough stars. It's copying, man. And wasn't it such AEW fans what were slagging off WWE for doing a 2-night pay-per-view? I'm just saying. The way they do it, to be honest, if they did, let's shorten the pay-per-views that they've got already. Let's not have a 5-hour pay-per-view where I fall asleep. Mine normally tired. Because the pay-per-view went on way too long. So if they actually got it down to 3 hours, tight, knit wrestling on both shows, then fine, do it. I ain't got a problem with them doing it, but don't sit there and slag off WWE when you're going to do the exact same thing. That's all I'm going to say about that. WWE, I've never copied like WWE. Yeah, of course, wrestling is copying, but AEW came out with massive bold statements. Oh, we're not going to do this, we're not going to do that. They're doing exactly what they said they wasn't going to do. That's the massive difference. A deal literally just said, TK has said, he ain't. Did anything actually read what I say? No, James. What was that, James? I love this. We were in a football stream and we're talking about AEW. It's cool. We have got our first goal. Rotherham United have scored against Port Vale in the Carabao Cup. Well, I get it. WWE has improved heaps and bounds since the old man left and Trips takes over, but AEW has done something that makes different than a Fed. What have they done different? What are they doing different? I don't get that. What have they done different? Please explain, Ever. I mean, I'm not attacking you. I just want you to explain what are they doing differently. Because I don't see the difference. I've not seen the difference. Yes, it's darker. Yes, they wrestle sometimes. But every week for the last, 3 or 4 months? Street fight, death match, blood and guts. Every goddamn fucking week. Give it a rest already. Let's put on a wrestling show. How about that one? Wouldn't say copying, it's just like changing it and making it better. The coffin match. Casket match. What's the difference? What is the difference between a coffin match and a casket match? Isn't the whole premise of getting somebody smashed through a coffin? It's exactly the same. How many kicks at the ball have Madrid? None, because they haven't started playing yet. I ain't apologize. But AEW has a used roster. Yeah, that's not WWE's fault. That's their problem. That's absolutely their problem to deal with it. They could sack people. Do you know what I mean? They don't need to have that huge roster. They've not got enough shows to put that roster on. So therefore, it's killing the product for me. If you're, imagine you are a massive supporter of Ruby Soho. The only way you're getting to see Ruby Soho so far is on YouTube. So why would you tune in to Dynamite? If you're a Ruby Soho fan, why would you tune in to Dynamite? That's the question. They're not catering for the right people. Bristol City are beating Coventry. But we are kicking off. We have got the teams ready to come out, both carrying the respective trophies. According to reports that France Leeds are close in signing Ismail Sarr from Watford. Okay. Connor! What's up? We've got Dark Knight. Hello to Dark Knight still on his birthday. I agree with you 100%, Dave. They are matches strictly work rate only, not necessarily story based. New Japan, tons. We're not talking about New Japan. New Japan are just New Japan. They've always done the same thing for many, many years. We're talking about AEW, what are supposed to be selling you a product. Buy the merch, sponsor their wrestlers. I know they're not sports entertainment, but they're just throwing matches out there is not good enough. I want to invest in a wrestler. I can't because I'm lucky to see them wrestle once a week or once a blue moon. I have to watch them go on dark and face somebody from the local town. It's not good enough. I'm not in. I'm all out. I'm officially out. I want something to get invested back into. I love Thunder Rosa. She's not on TV every week. I think Ricky Starks is good, but a fight against Aaron Solo. Aaron Solo's not a great competitor. He's going to lose. I already know the answer to the question. He's lost already. Oh, not going to watch it then. This is a tough match. It could have been in a final that night. Saying that, Sarr already scored a goal for this season in the championship. Ooh, could be cup tied. Might not be able to join Leeds until January. It's interesting. Don't know how that works. Don't know how that works at all. We have got the team lineups. Let's get to that. Started the debate, and it is a debate. I'm not 100% correct. It's just my personal feelings. Quarter, Carvajal, Militao, Arbeloa, Cruz, Benzema, Modric, Casemiro, Valverde, Junior, Mendy, and we've got Trapp, Nedika, Sau, Kameda, Roda, Torre, Borre, Lenz, Lindstrom, Tut, and Noff for Frankfurt. So there are your team lineups. No, yeah, totally. I totally agree with that statement, James. I have my problems with them, and it's not an attack. I think AEW is a fantastic company. I think they're still young, and I don't think they're as good as people make them out to be. I think they've got a lot to learn. The product, what is out there now, is not finished. It's not a finished product. It's got so many potholes. It's amazing, and it's got a lot of tweaking to do. A lot of tweaking. WWE have a good product for the past 2 weeks. Are you forgetting how awful? Yeah, I'm not forgetting how awful it is. But I'm more excited for Monday Night Raw right now than I am AEW. Is that my fault? Or is that, you know what I mean? Why? That's just how I feel. If I got more excitement out of an episode of Monday Night Raw than I have watching AEW, is that to slag me off? Oh, you're instantly an WWE mark. No. It's just that Triple H is putting out an interesting product right now. I'm intrigued to see where it goes. AEW could do the exact same. They could sign Bray Wyatt. Boom. Invested. If they don't, that's not my fault. Do you know what I mean? They could do that. If Bray Wyatt doesn't go to AEW, but that's not my fault. Hey, dude, I know, but ever since Trips look back at AEW, promotions don't exist. This is not a statement. We all know that Impact, NWA, MLW all exist. It's not an issue. Watch as much wrestling as you want to watch. If I do find WWE a little bit more exciting right now, that's to me. And a lot of other people feel the same. I could still play in the Carabao Cup if Sarr signs for Leeds or Watford are in the round 2 of the Carabao Cup. Hayden, Torben, hello to you. How are you doing, my friend? I was looking maybe one day buying the $1 million belt, and I can only see a mini one on the website. Is it likely to be discontinued? I'm sure you'll be able to find it somewhere. Dude, have a look around. Try eBay. Somebody will be selling it. Alright, probably a ridiculous price. But certainly worth a look at. We've got another goal. Bristol City are 2-0 up. Sheff Wednesday have taken the lead over Sunderland. So it's 1-0 to Sheffield Wednesday. Wow, the Carabao Cup is literally flying off. We have kicked off in this game, and I haven't even noticed. Because my phone is buzzing like a flipping cracker door. First half has kicked off. Real Madrid in white. Frankfurt in black. I will say one thing. Since Jericho Society started, AEW's gone downhill. It's shit. It's a shit storyline. The Anna JS SH things, it's crap. ST or whatever she's called, it's crap. It's boring. I'm gonna choke you. I'm gonna choke you. It's not. It's not funny. It's not cute. It's a rip off. It's a blatant rip off. Dave, I respect your opinion. So much respect. You're an honest person. It's look. At the end of the day, if you disagree with me, that's completely fine. I have got absolutely no problems with people disagreeing with me. If you love AEW and you love the product, you think it's the end product, then fine. Cool. Absolutely cool. I don't think so. It's not something that I'm rushing. Yeah, Raymond Briggs, the writer, the creator of The Snowman, has passed away today. Heartbreaking. But his legacy will live on every Christmas. Make sure you're watching The Snowman. You keep his legacy alive. It's fantastic. Edward, do you know how to sing Happy Birthday? I understand Anna Jay needed more TV time, but come on. Put the Dark Order on TV more. Just let the lads go. Yeah. What's with the Dark Order? What happened to the Dark Order? You had a promising situation with them. Had a great story. Yes, of course. Brody Lee dying kind of altered any kind of progress for that faction, unfortunately. But they could have risen it. They could have done something with it, but they've just let the wrestlers go to the wayside. Angels, I think, is Impact now. And there's others what have disappeared. There's no storyline what's saying, look, watch. MJF is probably the most interesting thing in AEW for this year. He's not even been on the show for months. Do you know what I mean? They had that fallout, that amazing promo, and there's been nothing since. I'm not clambering into the dirt sheets trying to find out, what's AEW up to this week? Just nothing. Moxley having a fight against a nobody on Rampage. I mean, a nobody to me might meant something to everybody else, but he looked like a jobber. I'm being honest. I'm an AEW mark. It's not an end product. Of course not. It's just got a lot of kinks. Needs a lot of things to sort out. Hopefully, Madison Rayne, instead of being wrestling on TV, actually sorts out the female division. Alright, we're 4 minutes in to this football stream. I knew we'd talk about wrestling. I don't care. You know what I mean? We are a wrestling channel, we're a football channel as well. So, Dave just tweeted you that Sarah goal was from the other day. Okay. No worries. I'm not going to... it's a rumour in France. Yeah, sure. Yeah. He actually was on Monday Night Football, wasn't he? Which was, fun fact, Monday night. I can sing happy birthday. I bet Chloe and Jamie can sing happy birthday as well, can't they, Sam? Congratulations to Jamie finishing second in week 1. That was fantastic. Yeah, Chef Wednesday are leading on a Wednesday. If it had been a Thursday, they'd have been buggered. Yes, so, yeah, AEW. They've got some talent there. Just not grabbing me at the minute. The storytelling's not there. They're not really doing much with the matches. The one-off matches, which is alright. They're entertaining. But do I need to watch it? No. Dave, I agree with you about wrestling companies missing up. I strongly believe in that sometimes. Direction. It's direction. No. Well, I'm going to actually credit Impact. Listen to this. They know which direction they're going in. Impact know where they are. They know what they're doing. They know what audience they're catering to. They know that they need a big TV deal. They know they need something to really elevate them up. The TV deal is a massive thing. Getting in front of a bigger crowd has got to be their main aim. and they're aiming for that. And I can't discredit them for that because that's exactly what they are doing. NWA are doing the exact same thing. They're moving out of their little TV net. They're doing the same at MLW. They're working with the talent that they've got. Small roster, working with the talent they've got, and doing things. People are taking notice because they're doing that. AEW, big, massive roster. A lot of the talent are just getting left to the wayside. People like Dexter Lumis, guys are weirdo. Dexter Lumis he's been doing Samuel Shaw, been doing the same gimmick now for well over 10 years. Anybody what's used to watch NWA, Impact, he's been doing the same gimmick for a long, long time. It's a masterpiece. He doesn't talk. He communicates through his artwork. He's very mysterious. Yes, they stuck him in that god-awful storyline with Indy Hartwell in NXT, which didn't do him any favours, but if done right, he can really make an impact. Not saying he's a world champion, but he's interesting. If he was in real life person, would he be locked up for what he did? What did he do? Let's fun fact, crash a car. Tried to get to ringside. He did absolutely nothing in my eyes. Whose car did he crash? Nothing was ever explained. What did he actually do to get taken away from ringside? Can anybody answer that question? Because they never explained it. Yeah, he's just a stalker. It's exactly what he is. James is probably go back to WWE. I remember when Sarr run Wright versus Liverpool in just before COVID lockdown. Yeah, we'll not talk about that. Let's not talk about that. I like AEW, but I'm putting every kind of match, every single week on Dynamite is like crazy. It's just a normal wrestling match. Why does it have to be? I know we need to grab people's attention. I get that. Every week. And they're not getting 1 million views every week. So these coffin matches, these street fights, these death matches or whatever are not pulling in the views. You know why? Because people are bored. People don't need that. They just want what AW, right? Adam Cole. If he's not injured, how many people would watch Adam Cole versus Moxley without any gimmicks? How many people would watch Bryan Danielson take on, I don't know, Cesaro or Claudio? How many people would watch that? No gimmicks. Do you know what I mean? You've got wrestlers there what don't need any gimmick matches. So why the fuck are they using gimmick matches? Just stack the card with a normal match, 20-minute time limit. Boom, job done. I'm sure more people would be interested in that show than what they're getting now. They've got the wrestlers. Didn't he kidnap Indy? He fell in love with Indy. He went and got married to Indy Hartwell. Yes, that happened. They went on an end party in Stag Do. So you're telling me if you stop someone, it won't get locked up for it? It depends on who you're stalking. We haven't got the storyline yet. Oh, we don't even know who was meant to be attacking. We're assuming that it's AJ Styles, but hey, where's your reason? Why did he crash a car? We don't know. Is the car still connected to Loomis? Probably. But why? Whose car? Who was he attacking? Why did he crash a car? But that's just not explained, is it? It's just a hooded guy going to ringside and being chased down by security. Make of that what you will. It'll come out in the wash in the coming weeks, I'm sure. WWE is better than AEW. In some cases, the booking's better. Oh, chance by Frankfurt, but it's offside. He has been flagged. 11 minutes gone of this footy game. Quarter, the guy picked him that saved Madrid against Liverpool. It is offside by just an inch. I'm not talking about WWE. I'm sure he started indie in NXT. Yes, we are talking about NXT. He ended up marrying her in a storyline. She was in the group called The Way, which was Theory, Gargano and Candice LeRae. Breaking news, Newcastle are prepared to make a bid for Benfica striker Cancelo Ramos. Wow. Good. About fucking time, Newcastle. Connor's just gone off to have a little quick wank. When's transfer window closed? Just curious. We might do a little end of transfer window stream if I'm not working. Might be something that we'll look at this time round. Miss Mike, he's in that fucking chat, Michelle. How can you miss him? Michelle, that's not what you said 30 minutes ago. You were really happy. Really happy. I really miss you, my love. Michelle. Either join the wrestling conversation or join the football conversation. We do not need your pappy crap. Doing me head in. Stop it. You can go all mushy with Irish Rebel in your DMs. Please, not in the chat. It's putting other people off. It's annoying. Well, it's no disrespect to you in Irish Rebel, but I'm not here to read. Oh, I love you. I love you. I love you. It's annoying. Courtois saves again. 15 minutes gone. My phone stopped buzzing, so there's not happening in the rest of the games. I say that, and my phone buzzes. Usually the last day of August, I think. Yeah, we've got another goal. Bristol City are absolutely destroying Coventry. It's 3-0. So that's what's happening there. We've got a goal. Peterborough are beating Plymouth Argyle 1-0. And it's still sunny outside. I know she was in the way, but no point. She stands Dexter Loomis start Indy. You're telling me that that's not weird. Sorry. But if it was real life, you get knocked up. Of course. But wrestling's not real. Of course you would get locked up. It's wrestling, though. Do you think Randy Orton wouldn't have got arrested for killing the Fiend? He blatantly burnt him alive. Hello? He's not arrested. Where's Liverpool in the league? Where's Newcastle in the league? It doesn't matter at this early stage, Connor, mate. Doesn't matter. Because that could all change. Blackburn are winning Hartlepool 1-0. Seriously, how can you be happy then be down all day? Can't be both. No, but I still dislike the guy for being a stalker. Okay, cool. That's totally. I mean, it's each to their own. If you don't like Dexter Loomis, you don't like Dexter Loomis. Nobody's expecting anybody to like everybody. I mean, the character's just there. Newsflash: wrestling is not real life. The Fiend is not a real person, so no. Dexter Loomis is not a real person. That's Samuel Shaw or whatever his real name is. That's not a real person. It's a character. Big Boss Man's a character. Doink the Clown is a character. I don't get it. Chico could go back to Man United for free. Okay, that's interesting. David Paul, shout out to you. Keeping it football. Love it. That's what we need to do right now. 50 minutes gone. This game. Looks like Frankfurt are actually giving it a go. I'm going to actually give our Eddie, Edward, a bit of praise for going for Frankfurt. Look, the better team so far. Isn't he just a stalker in wrestling and not in real life? Of course. It's not a real life stalker, obviously. I'm sure there's a criminal system for that. Oh, Real Madrid, Benzema, it's gone, fallen. Oh, it's saved off the line. So close to the opening goal. 16 minutes gone and Real Madrid nearly had the opening. This game has just come alive. The Fiend was a demon. Dexter Loomis is a human. Big difference. I'm sure The Fiend is just Bray Wyatt in a mask. Not big difference. So Undertaker and Kane, they were demons too. What about Finn Balor? Is he just a demon or a human? Or both? I love this conversation. This is what we should be doing on our podcast. Just Nick. Just saying we should be doing this kind of back and forth on our podcast. Just an idea, bud. Just an idea. What should be counted as real and what's not real. Has everyone ever addressed that he is Dr. Loomis? Yeah, he is. Yeah, I know the name Dexter Loomis. Loomis is the Dr. Loomis from the Halloween movies. Yes, it's definite reference to that. I always love to think that Dexter is like from the TV show Dexter. You know, the guy who worked for the police and was a serial killer. Love to think that he took that from that as well. Yeah, it's a different spelling name, except for free. Except for free. Oh, yeah, the witches. I had a few friends as a kid called Samuel Shaw. Had to Google to make sure it wasn't him and he wasn't British. It's been around. It's doing the same gimmick for quite a long time as told Dexter. What matches on AEW tonight? Well, we just heard of one, Brody King versus Darby Allin in a coffin match. We've got Ricky Starks versus Aaron Solo. That's a nothing match. He's probably going to get attacked by Hobbs or somebody. I don't know. But probably how that's going to go. I can't see that match ending clean. Now, Undertaker was a guy who was who buried bodies. Who could make lights go out and shoot lightning from his various objects. He even died once and came back to life. Because, the Naked Gun guy who was Leslie Nielsen was looking for him at SummerSlam. Yeah, it's a combo of both names. Yeah, speaking of which franchise for Halloween? Which franchise for Halloween is this year? Which franchise for Halloween is this year? Halloween Ends, I think, is the name of the movie this time. Oh, for our watch-alongs? I don't know. Is that something that people want? Because that's a question. Movie watch-alongs. Do you want movie watch-alongs for Halloween? Because we can actually look into it. If that's what people want. I'm open to it. Open to suggestions. What do people want? Do you want Friday the 13th? We've already done one on the old channel. We could look at that. We could look at Halloween. Or we could go Scream. It's up to you guys. I'm totally open to any suggestions. We could just do it as a spooky October. Yeah, we'll try and cram some Halloween films in if that's what people want. We should have a segment on the show called Dexter's Laboratory. Laboratory. I hate that thing. Kane is a real person. Halloween Ends is the final Halloween. Great. Dr. Loomis from Halloween and wrestling crossover link. The actor who played Loomis was also in You Only Live Twice. Liv Morgan. Breaking news, Charlotte Flair is the next guest on the Broken Skull Sessions. Wow, that should be interesting. Let's see what she's got to say about being in the shadow of her dad. Did she get well, I know how she got into wrestling. Her brother. Her brother was a trained wrestler, not David Flair, her other brother. And he suddenly passed away, and she took over his dream of becoming a wrestler. She took it as her own dream, and that's how she pretty much got started. It wasn't David Flair, for God's sake, no. But her other brother. Her other brother. Got to go, Dave. Enjoy the rest of the night. Thank you, Leeds 2022. There's a video later on tonight. Make sure you check it out at some point tomorrow. It is my look at Triple H's first week in charge of WWE. It's a must-see video. There is another video tomorrow night which is how I would book Bray Wyatt. So Bray Wyatt's return. So yeah, 2 videos up on the channel. Obviously, both premiered. One's 10:30 tonight. Tomorrow's one is 9:45. I'll try to get it in before the members stream. Did you hear that Ric Flair passed out 2 times in his farewell match? It wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me if he could even remember his farewell match. Read. Why isn't it called Halloween? That wasn't David Flair who died. It was Reed. Yeah, I know it was. I said it wasn't David Flair. I did say. I wasn't saying it was David Flair. Obviously, David Flair didn't die. He was very much active part of WCW's roster at that time. But Charlotte Flair started wrestling because of her brother who died. That's what I was saying. Not David Flair. Would you guess that I didn't like Charlotte Flair either? What gives you that impression? It's like not liking. Let's have a look at wrestling history. It's like not liking Randy Orton because of his pedigree. It's like not liking The Rock because of his pedigree. When is the next pay-per-view? It's Clash at the Castle. 3rd of September. We're live, baby. We're definitely doing that pay-per-view up on this channel. Definitely down for that. It is one Saturday pay-per-view that I'm so able to do this time round. Does Nick like anyone? It's going to be an interesting. Our next podcast is going to be extremely interesting because it's going to be drama. We're going to have drama. Me and Nick at each other's throats. What do you mean you don't like this wrestler? I love it. Actually. It's good. It's good that you've got a difference of opinion. I totally get it. I'm not a massive Charlotte Flair fan myself, but I do see what she has. She's an okay wrestler. She's not the best. I think she's okay. I think she's better than some on the roster. Chad Gable. Chad Gable's alright. Shush. What time is Clash of the Castle? I believe it starts at 6 p.m. I believe that's what I've been told. 6 p.m. UK time. So early. Quite early. We'll go on till about after 10 o'clock, I would have thought. Handbags at Dawn. What's Dawn got to do with anything? What's she done? Impact's Embrace. What's the matches, James? Please let people know. Promote your Impact show. I don't know enough about Impact to not to care, but not to start screaming and shouting about a card that I don't know nothing about. So it's free to just pop it in. Dave, me and Keaton are doing the predictions for Clash of the Castle. So you should. You need to bring your forfeits back in though, dude. Dave away and snuck me balls. What the fuck is it you're saying? What are you saying, dude? Away snuck me bows. What does that mean? Dawn slagged off Evil Uno. She's now getting it as well. I have no problem with Evil Uno. Kameda's just brought down Madrid player. It's 26 minutes gone. This game, not really blown up at all. I thought we might have had a few goals by now, but sadly not. Aston Villa versus Man City is on as Clash of the Castle starts. Well, that's a game that we will not be covering on this channel. Sadly, that will be missed. Shaquem has just liked this stream. Not worried about that match. It'll be all about the castle. Looking forward to it. I don't know what I'm expecting at Clash at the Castle, to be all honest. It's just should be a good little fun little pay-per-view. And that's how I'm seeing it. I'm not going to blow smoke and whistles over it because what's the point? I don't know. Quite looking forward to that Bailey match. That's what I'm looking forward to. It's only he's the only Dark Order member I know why he wouldn't leave AEW. Goes too much behind the scenes, knows too much behind the scenes, does too much behind the scenes. Yeah, he's very true to keeping his mask on as well. He's not like Ten, who's clearly taken his mask off in several pod videos, V-blogs. So he's very conscious of who knows his identity, his proper identity and stuff. So it's good to see. I like that. Yeah, I appreciate that kind of dedication. I saw that Ric Flair wishes his last match wasn't his last match. Oh my fucking god, here we go. Ric Flair back again for his last match of the last match ever, last match. Fuck off. Retire gracefully, you old tit. I mean, Jesus Christ. Man, he's sad to sniff for fucking money, has he? Fuck me, man. I'd rather watch wrestling, to be fair. Yes, that's where I'm at. Has Mickey James retired from wrestling? I have not heard anything. I don't think she has. I think she's taken a backseat role at either Impact and NWA, but I don't think she's quit. Not many people know what he looks like. Yeah, not many. Killer Cross will win. Killer Cross is not right. Fun fact: I heard today that he's not being added to the Clash of the Castle match. It is just going to be Drew versus Roman Reigns. They have no plans to add him as yet. I don't know if that will change, but there is no plans to add him to that match yet. So, as far as Clash of the Castle is still concerned, it is still a one-on-one match. As I'm aware, it's still for the undisputed title. So, I don't know when the changes to get the title back onto Raw is going to happen. Maybe it's Theory what cashes in and only takes one title. I have no idea. Your guess is as good as mine. I guess Uno has come on my podcast. You asked him to come on. Probably too busy, dude. Ask Thunder Rosa to do it. She'll probably come on. Half time in the Hartlepool game. Hartlepool still losing. They're already betting on the Rumble. Sky Bet. Cody Rhodes is favourite. Yeah, I'm not surprised. The Rock is second favourite. Roman Reigns third. I'd put money on Cody. It makes sense. Dave, I'll DM you what it means because it's not letting me say it. Okay, so I can't do abbreviations, dude. I will try and make sure the next chat is where you can say anything you want. Gunther 22 to 1 to win the 2023 Royal Rumble. I might have a cheeky £5 bet on him. If he's still IC champion, I won't waste your money. Here we go. We've got Josh versus Shelley. Grace versus Mia Yim. Jack Evans versus Speedball or Rocky Romero. Honor No More versus Bullet Club. Bandido versus Ray Horace. Taz and Rosemary versus VXT. Diana and Chelsea Green. Michelin or Makelin is it? Versus Sami Callihan. I'm taking that. It is at the end. It sounds interesting. Now, I want a game that wrestlers on the podcast. I like people I like. You don't like me anymore. Dave Roman, I will lose one belt. Dave Roman will lose one belt. Triple threat. Drew pins Carrion. That's if he's added. Carrion's not been added to that match yet, bud. It's not confirmed. It's not official. So until it's official, it's not happening. And Violent by Design versus Saban and Kushida. I love that Kushida's there. I want Rick to wrestle in Porto Creek. Rick. And he saves Roman. That night Cody is winning Rumble. Fact. Typo did. When does everyone think his favourite for the women's? Who's women? The women's. Burnley nil. Well, Middlesbrough nil. Burnley nil. The favourite for the women's. God, the women's. You know what? Nobody's even thinking about the women's one. Everybody's back who's meant to be back. Rhea Ripley. Just a guess. Throw it out there. Rhea Ripley wins. There we go. Rhea Ripley wins. Shock scenes. So Edward said, Dave, shuck me balls means suck me balls. Alright, okay. Why don't you just put suck me balls? Bailey. I would love Bailey to win. But I feel they'll probably have put a title back on her by then. Or Sasha Banks or somebody. I don't know. 32 minutes gone. Real Madrid are down. Carvajal on the deck. So it's a free kick, I believe, to Real Madrid. Becky Lynch is the favourite. Could be. Could leave a return until then. Bailey's never run the Rumble. So I would like to think that they give that to her at some point in her career. So, yeah, Rhea Ripley or Bailey is my guess. I think Shotzi will win it. Shotzi, shots fired. Other than the Halloween Havoc stuff in NXT, she's not really got over on the main roster whatsoever for me. I don't know. She kind of reminds me of when Becky Lynch first came on to SmackDown. Do you remember when she was just a crazy character all the time? Over dramatized the promos. That's pretty much where I think Shotzi is right now. Don't dislike Shotzi. Just think they need to hone in on who she is. What character she portrays. Same with Liv Morgan, to be fair. I mean, why do I feel like you could put Shotzi and Liv Morgan in a tag team and they'd be successful? Jeff Wednesday beating Sunderland 1-0. Bailey and Rhea joint favourites. And I've not even looked. I would go with that. I would definitely go for that. I think Rhea Ripley came close when Bianca Belair won. So it wouldn't be a surprise. It wouldn't be a shocker. WWE need to improve on the women wrestlers. Do they need to improve? They just need to get more feuds without titles. That's for sure. We need more. We just need more matches. What means something in the female division, I think. To have a feud between Shayna and Ronda without a title. That would make sense to me. Put it on a pay-per-view. If it's good enough for the men, it's good enough for the women. Right, Becky's injury is like 12 weeks injury. 12 weeks, which is like 2 to 3 months. Becky coming back at the Rumble. Can't see it. Okay. Separated shoulder is not as bad as you think. Can fast track it. Stick a pin in it. We've got a goal. Rotherham are 2-0 up against Port Vale. And it's half time. Peterborough, are winning 1-0 against Plymouth Argyle. So there are some scores coming in from the Carabao Cup. I said it from last year. Rhea will win the Rumble this year, winning the title at WrestleMania. We couldn't have said it last year because everybody knew it was going to be Ronda Rousey. Everybody in the horse knew. I'm torn between Naomi and Bailey, says James. I'd love Bailey is due a win at the Rumble. I'm not going to lie, she's due a win. It's the only part of the Triple Crown thing that the Grand Slam that she hasn't won yet. And it confirms her legacy. And I think she's due one. She's due one. We need to stop putting random women in teams together. That's the problem. But, all right, crazy question. All right, we can talk about this in a podcast as well, Nick. How about we suggest tag teams? Let's put women together, give them a name. Let's have a bit of fun with one of these streams, what we're doing. Oh, chance for Real Madrid again. And it's not gone in. This went to Junior. Great save by Trapp. So we're going to see the play. Nice interplay here by Madrid. So Benzema feeds Junior. Junior comes in, shot, goes to the wide, gets a nice little clip from Trapp. Sends it out for a corner. but it is bending, but it's not bending enough. Nice header. It's still in play. We have got a goal, and it's Alaba. We have got finally scored. We have got a goal in the Super Cup. It is David Alaba. Is it? So Alaba, and I'm going to butcher his name, aren't I? No, because it's going to give me here. So Benzema at the far post, heads it back down, and Alaba gets it in. Just waiting for the stats to show up on my phone. It's scored in the 38th minute. I think it's how you spell his name. So we've finally got a goal. Oh, it's without the L. So we've got Alaba. Boom, let's change that to yellow. Boom, and we'll go here. Boom, 1-0 in the Super Cup to the European champions. Boom, there we go. Got a goal. Oh, they put it down as that. Boo. We'll go with what they've put. Bang. Alaba debuting Braun Breaker wins the Rumble, says David Paul. What if they team together? They need to stay together, not split them up. Give them, the two Scottish girls, obviously, Doudrop and Nikki ASH makes sense as a tag team. Dave, did you think of Daze's idea about NXT UK invading Raw and SmackDown to build up to Clash of the Castle? Interesting. Very interesting. I think they've got to have some kind of involvement. I mean, if they haven't, or I think they've already had the match for the title, and the vacated NXT UK title, which is a shame because I would have liked to have seen that at Clash at the Castle. It's a shame we pre-taped land with the NXT guys. I mean, I do realise that means that they could be in America. They could have flown over. I'd like to see some involvement. No, I'd like to see a Trent Seven showing up at backstage while somebody's cutting a promo. I'd love to see Tyler Bate. Yeah, why not? It's good free publicity for the UK guys. Maybe stick a team match on. Let's get a match on. Mustache Mountain reunite for once. I don't know. Have Pete Dunne have a moment where he meets Trent Seven. I don't know. I think you can go wild with it. But I think it makes sense. I thought a lot of points that Daze made today in his video made a lot of sense. I would tweak a few of them. The Ronda Rousey story, I would tweak that. I would have her in the actual match at Clash of the Castle. I can't see why she isn't in the match, really, to be honest. But have the same result. Liv gets the pin over Shayna. It's caused by Ronda. Ronda Shayna continue their feud. While Liv goes off into Fairy Dustland. 40 minutes gone in this game, 1-0 to Real Madrid. Dave, what I meant is to say is that last year's Rumble, that Rhea would win. This year's, after the Rumble, you said that. Okay. Let's see if it comes true, dude. We can speculate as much as we like. We don't know the actual answer. UFC starts at 4 p.m. Eastern on Saturday. Cool. I am like Brett idea he had. Yeah, that makes sense. They could pay homage to SummerSlam 92, which is cool. It's a shame, obviously, we haven't got British Bulldog. Maybe his wife, Brett's sister, could be there. Is it Karen? I think, why am I saying Karen? Maybe she could be there. I don't know. Or even, obviously, Davey Smith Jr. Just thoughts. Maybe Bret Hart comes out with Davey Smith Jr. Could be an idea. I want Raw versus SmackDown versus NXT Survival Series. Not going to happen with NXT being the way it is. I can't see them doing that, to be honest. Not this time. Ooh, there's not enough call for the NXT people, to be quite honest with you. I don't think they're big. They're not big enough draws. Not like it was when it was the Gold brand. Shayna Baszler, obviously, and then you, Roderick Strong, Johnny Gargano. I want to see Zippy, Bungle, Jeffrey attack Raw as well. Oh, Jeffrey! I'm calling this right now. Women will win. The woman will win. Women's win, and the man will win the men's. Epic scenes. Where are you located, Connor? Newcastle. Why hype it? So there was a chance that the other. Oh, it was Benzema nearly scoring as well. So we're up at the other end of the pitch now, I think. With Madrid. Free kick. Oh, terrible free kick, actually. Absolutely terrible. UFC is on BT Sports at 1. BT Sports at 10 p.m. UK time. I'm on night, so I'm not even going to be watching it. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! I know Ronda, Becky at WrestleMania next year. Yes, that's where they're leading to, but let's get Shayna versus Ronda. Let's have that Survivor Series, guys. Let's make it makes perfect sense. And they have to survive. What is that match they used in NXT? That cage match thing. What was that structure called? Come on, James, help me out. What was that? Like octagon thing, what they did. That survival cage thing. Let's do that for Shayna versus Ronda. Let's have a real meaty feud between two M&A stars. That'd be... Oh, come on. There was any chance of Tom Jones might wrestle it. Tom Jones. Not unusual to be loved by anyone. Do-do-do-do-do-do. It's not unusual to be loved for anyone. Sex bomb, sex bomb. He'll be there performing live with Catherine Jenkins and Charlotte Church. Forget Charlotte Flair, it's Charlotte Church all the way. Dave, I think Ronda should beat Becky at WrestleMania. What about you? I couldn't give a flying flip, mate. I'm not bothered. It's not a match that I care about, if I'm being honest with you. Ronda wins, who cares? It's not going to change my world. As long as Bayley's in the other one and she wins. Oh, War Games! Not War Games. It's the other one. Riddle for Archer. What was that match? Archer Riddle. They fought in a like cage structure thingy bob. Come on, it's not War Games. It's the other one. I don't know what it's called. I think we should have me, Dave versus Tommy Days in a Hell in a Cell. Well, we'd know we'd win because Tommy'd fall asleep after eating a carrot. Days would be talking, Fight Pit, that's it. You've got it. I knew you'd get it. Fight Pit. Ronda versus Shayna. Fight Pit. What do you think of that? That is money, money, money. Give me it now. Yeah, they did a Lions Den. Fight Pit. Bayley, Rhea, Mania, yes please. I would love it. Would love it. New direction. Obviously, I just want Rhea. Fuck yeah. Yeah, just give it. Fight Pit. This is what I'm talking about. I mean, Ronda does not need that title to be vindicated. She doesn't need it. She doesn't need it at all. But she got rubbed out. It doesn't matter. Half time, Real Madrid won. Frankfurt 0. You don't need it to be vindicated, and I've said that 1,000 times. You don't need a Ronda Rousey with a title. Just need her in good storylines. Just hold on, my phone's ringing. I'll be back in a minute. Hello. Oh, hello. I am back. Is Dave coming back? Khalid, hello. Shout out to you. Things you have to do. Hello. Did Vince showing tales from territories starting in October? Howdy, how are you okay? Albert starting Barcelona is not for sale. Just trying to catch up. Caught it on a bit of a. Hey, Khalid, how are you doing, my friend? Hello, welcome back. Just dealing with some stuff, a little bit of drama. Nothing major. Dave, can we do the Carabao Cup draw at 10 on Sky Sports? Yeah. I've no interest in it, but we can. We'll stick around a bit longer tonight. Might not be able to do the NXT UK stream tomorrow. Don't know what time I will get home. I might have to skip tomorrow. I'm not setting the stream up just in case I can't do it. If I can, I will set a stream up. It'll be last minute, but it might have to miss the NXT UK one this week, unfortunately. Just a little bit of something else to deal with. Hannah Healdor, shout out to you. Dwack is co-producing. Dave just put my notification on Bray Wyatt video. Yeah, that video will be up as normal. Dave, have you recovered from Brendan on web? That's who that was. He's just phoned me. He's still on crack. He was telling me the ice hockey results. I mean, I don't have fucking no idea what fucking talking about. But Barcelona might have let Kessie and Christian go on a free. Wouldn't mind Kessie at Liverpool. Pretty decent. Here he is. What other songs does Edward know? Oh my God. Don't get him to sing Rockabye Baby or anything like that. Well, that was awesome. Wonder how much he actually knows. Shout Territory System, though. And I hope you are well, though, dude. Well, yeah, I'm cool. He's a fucking weirdo. Yeah, and I'm fine. Just dealing with stuff. My daughter's in Blackpool right now. She's driving her grandparents absolutely up the wall, wanting absolutely everything and kicking off. Things have got to change. They were just like telling me all about it, sort of thing. So, yeah. How do you deal with a kid what wants everything? Give them nothing. I've got a birthday coming up soon as well, so I've got an impromptu trip to Barnsley tomorrow. So I was nipping out. I was going to go out tomorrow, but my plans have changed. But there you go, life as a parent. I'm sure a lot of you can totally agree with that. Edward, do you think that happy birthday you can't remember? We're going to send him the lyrics. Yeah, I'm good, Anna. Just trying to recover from last night. Lol. Dave, did you watch Daze's video? Yes, I saw Daze's video earlier on. I thought it was very good. I'm liking his... he needs to move away from WWE a little bit. He's doing way too much WWE at the moment. Would like to see his a perspective of the AEW stuff. Just to see what they could do, what in his opinion, to challenge what's happening at WWE. Vice Network is the channel that showed the dark side of the ring. Tell them to fuck off if you ain't having it. You ain't having it. Yeah, yeah, it's just they're away and Angel's just seeing, my daughter's just seeing everything, and I've got so used to now saying no. But I'm gonna have to say no a little bit more often. I am gonna have to take a budget away from her and stop her from having everything that she wants. It's just gonna be difficult for a couple of weeks, but she's just got to earn her stuff now. WWE where the likes are. My son's birthday was like 2 weeks ago, and he didn't want anything either. He wanted as a couple of pairs of jeans, Chinese food, dinner. That's it. Oh wow, you got lucky. My daughter wants the world. She wants everything and anything she can get her hands on. It's different world completely. Dave was a good video, but what's Bray Wyatt return? Clash at the Castle. Yeah, I don't know if that happens. I don't know if you get that, to be fair, but it's a decent shout, and that's all I'll say about that. Dave, I agree that why I ask about 10 changes he wants in wrestling promotion, but he tweaked it to WWE. Oh, in wrestling promotions, yeah, it's pretty cool. I'd rather him vary a little bit, talk about wrestling promotions in general, than it just be all. I know why he's gone WWE orientated, because that is the major talking point right now. But I would love to see a different take on it. I asked the question about AEW. What could AEW do to combat against WWE's changes? I would like to see a bit of perspective on that rather than just be it's like WWE. I would like to see a little bit more of what AEW could do. What's the top 10 WWE stuff? Got a goal. Sheffield Wednesday are now 2-0 up against Sunderland. Young kids are different, Dave. When she is grown, she won't be as much. It's been a tough time. We've overcompensated. Obviously, she lost her mum only a year ago. We kind of like play to her a little bit too much. I do it. I admit I do it, and I need to stop. I do try and control. So look, you can't have the world. I'm sorry, this is just unacceptable right now. I'm just going to have to just cut a little bit more and say, look, until you start behaving, you're not getting X, Y, Z. You've got a birthday coming up, like I said. That's more important than stupid little toy things, what she's been getting there lately. And there'll be no more toy shops. There'll be no more of that. We'll just avoid it. We'll avoid all shops altogether, and we'll just go and play games and stuff. Maybe get her to do chores and earn things. Yeah, I would if she was living with me, but she doesn't. That's the problem. Connor, I think you have to be murder in the. I think you have to be a murder in Daisy's community. Not sure. The second half is happening. I didn't miss much of the football, thank God. Phone call happened at half time, so that's good. Edward, I am an ex-member. Dave, have you had her tested for ADHD as well, like my age? I hope you think I am not being mean. We constantly think about it. She's still only 9. I don't think she's quite qualified for the ADHD test, but I don't know. It's hard to say. She is on the spectrum, I think, but I'm not sure if it's ADHD. She doesn't kick out. She's not vicious or anything. She's just a typical kid what wants everything and will scream and shout until she gets it. Me and my sis had allowances £5 a week. That's what I try to do every time I have an allowance, but I always break it, which is more on me than anything. But then Dave, like Days, said Ronda Rousey feud. Yeah, I want that. Khalid, that's what I want. Shayna versus Ronda. Big time. No title, just them two at it. Big time fighting. Proper fighting. Kind of think I have a member, not an ex-member. I've been trying to get my niece used to earning money by doing chores, tidying up. Can only do so much when she comes. Yeah, it's just you get into this routine of treating her. You can't keep doing that. It's just impossible. Like, I wanted to bring her back to Castleford next week. It's going to be hard not to treat her. But we're going to have to just bring her over, give her food, send her back with nothing. And that's just the way it is. If she kicks off, she kicks off. She's going to learn. Got to learn. I was 5 when I had my ADHD. All right. I don't know. I don't know if we can go down that road. It is probably worth checking. I don't know. She's 5, so she's old enough for it. Okay. I could try and I think they might have had a test for that. I don't know. They might have done tests. I have no idea. Edward Connor, Discord is open to everyone now, not just members. There are different degrees of ADHD though. Inactivity subtype, lose attention easily, get distracted, daydream a lot. Yeah. I would say that she's got dyslexia, like me and her mum. But I don't know. We are testing her and stuff like that. It's a tough conversation to have, to be quite honest with you. I had both ADHD, medicine. I had helped it. Cool. This game has kicked off in the second half while we've been chatting. Yeah, it just means I've got an impromptu trip tomorrow. All I can say for now, I'm not setting up the NXT UK stream. I'm going to have to give it a miss for this week. It's just in case I can't do it, basically. I don't want to set up a stream, then have to cancel it. So I'm just not going to set it up. Obviously there is a video tomorrow night. Yeah, it pretty sucks. Sometimes people are down, depressed, struggling. They see things like a purchase as short-term ways to alternate the pain, and then it wears off. They rely on the gift. Yeah, that could be true. Who do you want to see in AEW? No one. It's hard, Dave. I understand where big changes happen. The family just want to make them happy. I've been doing that with Jamie and Chloe. It's tough. You find yourself in a bind to it. I think Coventry have equalised. James Douglas just sent me something. Ever I tested for worse, but of ADHD, have to take a higher level tablets for it, dude. Dave tweeted you. Tony Khan testers teases collaboration with usually prestigious IP from Warner. Okay, right, actually interesting. Bye for now. I will be back for AEW though. David Paul, shout out to you. Enjoy AEW, my friend. Good coat. Or a game, or you could be temporary band-aid, then wears off. You need a new one. Yeah, the band-aid thing is definitely an issue. If she gets a small cut, she needs to have it covered up. Yeah, this is not ideal to be talking about all this kind of stuff, if being fair, but thank you for all your feedback. I mean, it's much appreciated, as always. Something to ponder, I guess. But immediately, I just need to talk to my daughter and see what I can get through to her, and yeah, just sort that out. It's it's difficult. It is. It's like you can't take her anywhere. We at the kickoff, and I mean it's just standard kid thing. I mean, I think we all did it, but obviously it's intensified with the situation that she's in. So yeah, it's till I talk to her and deal with it. I can't really deal with it right now because she's in Blackpool, which is a little bit difficult for me to get to. But hopefully they're back home tomorrow, which will be after 2:00. So yeah, I might have an impromptu trip through to Barnsley, which I don't intend to have normally, but just hopefully the weather doesn't affect the trains like it has been doing. Did you see Britt Baker tease MJF as well, posting a pic of them together on Twitter? Yes. I hope MJF comes back sooner rather than later. He's the only thing what probably makes AEW worth watching. The unpredictability of him. I love unpredictability. And he has been probably the only person that I gravitate to watch. It's just fun. Just fun stuff. Lower dose at the moment. Supposed to take it twice a day, but not always. The community care, Dave Pal. Hopefully it's something more simple. Then it will improve. Keep your chin up, pal. Thank you, Dark Knight. James Moxley versus MJF. Why does everybody just do that? Let's get MJF back wrestling first before you start giving him a bloody interim title match. 51 minutes gone in this game. It is still 1-0 to Real Madrid. I only watch AEW for Cesaro. He's not always on though, is he? That's the problem. He's not always on. Sausage men have stolen the ball again. Sausage men. The sausage men. What is that? Real Madrid. The Frankfurt. Yeah, Frankenfurters. Why do I not see that before? Yeah, you've got me. You've got me. Yeah, ever I'll take 260 milligrams a day, as it's 200 mils. So there's a lot. My text appointment next month. Even though it's clearly a work when MJF is called TK a fucking mark. It was brilliant. The thing is, the moment he did it, I called it as a work, because you've got, who's on the show? Who was at AEW at that time? You've got the biggest fucking pipe bomb guy, CM Punk, who dropped the pipe bomb, the original pipe bombing wrestling, on the fucking show. Obviously, turn around to MJF. You know what would be fucking super cool right now is if you go out there and absolutely fucking sell the shit out of this. And he went and did it. He had advice from CM Punk. It was so a work, but I loved it because of the way it was delivered. And I think, like now, there's, other than CM Punk, there's only really MJF could have got away with that. It would seem so unnatural if it was somebody like John Cena trying to do that. Roman Reigns couldn't do that. Yeah, I just love the MJF stuff. Don't think MJF thing is a work, dude, to be honest, in my opinion. I think it's totally a work. Tony Khan would not let somebody go on his TV show, and slag him off. He would have cut the feed way before the swear word. Would have cut the feed straight off. Did you say Discord quiz earlier on? Did I say a Discord quiz? Something to ponder. I might set up my own Discord. Don't quite know how to do that. It'll be through the phone. We'll do it as you're talking through the phone. I'll put it to the mic. You'd be able to hear yourself on, but it won't be through the internet. It's 4-0 to Blackburn Rovers against Hartlepool. By the way, 4-0 to Blackburn. Tony Khan is a mark. If the work, it would have been back on TV by now. No. If you're going to sell it as a non-work or as a shoot, you spend the right time. Can you join Daze's Discord? Can I join Daze's Discord? I'm not interested. I will not be doing anything with Daze's Discord, to be honest. I don't want to phone in. Got no, I want to phone in on. I'll leave it to the rest of you guys. If I've got something to say, I've got my own little platform to say it on. In all fairness, it's not no disrespect to Daze or Tommy or anything, but I felt about it last night and I just thought, you know what? No, there's no I could add to that show. You guys are the stars, and that's your show. I'm happy to take a back seat. I've got this platform. Me and Nick are doing stuff. So maybe me and Nick could look at doing something similar to that. I don't know. It's got room to grow for us guys to do stuff. I'm entirely convinced it was work. It's how the ratings have dropped since he's been off TV. Why would TK take him off? Sacrifice his ratings? It shouldn't be about one wrestler and ratings, though. You don't have to phone in. Now I know Discord, but what I'm saying is that it's like a phone-in thing with Discord. You use your phone, you're on Discord. Breaking news: Newcastle winning the Carabao. Breaking news: you're fucking not. Breaking news: Newcastle win a cup. You couldn't even win a cup if you found it in a flipping charity shop. Right, we do the Carabao Cup draw at 10. Newcastle get Arsenal away. Calling it now. Newcastle Arsenal. Good luck with that. You can't get any of the big boys because they're playing in Europe. 6 foot no marks. The no marks. 56 minutes gone. We're getting a double substitution. So we are getting some changes here. Roder's coming off. So Roder's coming off. Mario Goetze is coming on. Remember him? Mario Goetze. Impressed. So a couple of changes for Frankfurt. Mario Goetze is on. Colo is on. We'll call him Colo. He's come on for Hillstrom. It's still 1-0. This is not completely done. I thought Real Madrid would have started to bury Todo Frankfurt, the sausage men. You just said draw. Why are you saying draw? Is it been made already? Oh, the north. That's the north section. Barrow, Aston Villa, Bolton Wanderers, Bradford. The game's not filled in yet. Why is it called the north section? Where's the south section? Here's the north section. Why? Well, wait until the draw's up on the TV. I will have to... I've got Sky Sports News anyway on here. It's fine. Thought I might have had to have moved over to Now TV. I don't. I reckon Newcastle versus Everton for the round 2 of the League Cup. Dave, Dylan, shout out to you. That would be cool. 2 mid-table teams. Aston Villa. Let's give them Aston Villa instead. Frankfurt making an attack. Didn't last long. So Valverde was knocking. Real Madrid are knocking. Good little play. Good little interplay. Nice bit of defending. TK sacrificing his ratings. You need ratings. Honestly, I thought AW would be getting at least over 1 million views every week. Nice opportunity off the crossbar. Off the crossbar. That was Casemiro. Boom. Dave, I still have 96 subscribers. It'll come. Getting to 100's hard, mate. Don't I know it? Getting to 100 subs is very difficult. Keep on going. Keep making that sweet content. That's the way to go. Are you watching all in AW? Don't know. I have no idea. I don't know if I'm paying for it, to be honest. Even if I did, I don't think we'll do a watch along. They don't. On the old channel, if you have a look, they don't do well. They don't do well, and I always fall asleep. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure I want to do it, to be honest. We'll see. We'll see what when it gets closer, if there's a match that I'm keen on. But at this moment in time, I'm not really looking at it. Clash of the Castle, I'm going to get a easy, and I mean an easy 2,000 to 3,000 people watching. The chat will blow up. I'm expecting quite a bit for that because there's just people looking for footage, wanting to see it, and because a lot of the UK people will want to see what's going off. I'm expecting quite a lot. Like the Saudi Arabia ones did always did well. I really don't care about AEW now. Don't let me persuade you. That's not what this is about. You if you like something, you like it. I don't care. It just don't bother me. Because I'm opinionated about something. Your rights to have your opinions. AEW's just not doing it for me right now. It's just not engaging. I don't find anything worth me watching. It's not like, oh, but Daniel Garcia did a 5-star match this one time. It's like, yeah, but does he do that all the time? Is that every match 5 stars? No, it isn't. Jade Cargill is in action tonight against Madison Rain. Why is Madison Rain getting TV time? She's supposed to be improving the female division. She's getting TV time. How is that improving the female division? What the fuck is going off with that? I mean, taking MJF is just for a storyline is killing the ratings. I mean, okay, yeah. I get that. But I think there's a lot more personal stuff in that as well. I don't think it's just because they took him off. I think there's a little bit of he needed a rest. He needed to refigure something out. I don't know. He has worked for AEW pretty much since day one. Not took time off. So he's probably just said, look, Tony Khan, we'll do this storyline. I need to have some serious time off of wrestling. And it is just at the bite the bullet with it. Yeah, it's like, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, you could look at it totally whichever way you want to. I think it's a work. I think it's a work come shoot, or shoot come work. I always felt that way. I felt like there was a mixture of both, and I've always said that it was a mixture of both. I think they've took a shoot what's turned into a work. I've stopped watching Impact when Davey Richards left. Connor wouldn't know a good wrestling show if it fucked him. Look, I've been hit and miss with MLW. I've been hit and miss with NW. Oh, there's a goal. It's gone in. Real Madrid 2. It is Benzema. Benzema has put this game to bed. There, Karim Benzema has scored the goal. 2-0. Benzema. Boom, boom, boom. Benzema. 65th minute. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. Benzema. Probably spelt his name wrong because there's probably an E in there. In fact, there probably will be. Yeah, there is. It's been given. Benzema, according to this, it's been given goal. Yeah, we're going to stop around for the Carabao Cup draw. I think it's important to make sure that we do that. Rodrigo coming on for Modric. Game, 66 minutes gone. 2-0 to Madrid. This game's pretty much done. Obviously, we're going to drop off straight after the draw because obviously I've got a video what is out at 10:30. So we need to be... MLW ain't been on. It's ATM though. Has it not been on recently? Don't know. I can't even remember last time I saw the show I last watched. To be honest, has it not been on? I really like streamings on Impact streams. To be fair, it works when because it isn't chaos. So 2-0. It has been given. Can go back and watch MLW episodes that Davey is on. MLW episodes. Yeah, Davey Richards working for MLW now. Yeah, so if you're a big Davey Richards fan, start watching MLW. Get involved in that. Frankfurt trying. The sausage men are trying. It's not been on for 2 weeks. They're taking a break, I think. Okay. Yeah, like I said, I can't remember last time I watched. Oh, I do miss that promotion. I wondered why it hadn't been showing up on my feed. Yeah, it's not bad. Whenever I've watched it, I've never been bored. I like Jacob Fatu. I think he's fantastic. Would be perfect for the bloodline. Obviously Hammerstone. Very Hulk Hogan-esque. Very Hulk Hogan. Without the bullshit. Dexter Lumis appearance sitting in 1.5 million on YouTube. Impressive people are intrigued. I love how Days had to do a video on who Dexter Lumis is. Amazing. It's like we've never watched wrestling outside of WWE before. Seriously. Yeah, the Insiders channel isn't huge, but they are working on it. It's hard though. Doing between them Ziggy Dice at the same time. Insiders, they do a good job. Still can't believe carrying flipping crosses back. Mouldy. Imagine if WWE took a break. They've never took a break. Never ever. They don't do it. Never. Always said Jacob Fatu is like a second coming of his uncle Umbaga. Jacob Fatu's got a massive career in front of him. There's no doubt about it. He is fantastic. He is fantastic now. He will be picked up by WWE at some point. I'm pretty much sure. Cry Baby Banks. Hello. Cry Baby Banks. Who are you? Cry Baby Banks. Hello. Shout out to you, dude. Bop. Insider's a great stream. Yeah, they do a good job. I like Joe and Jeff. They don't do too bad. They don't do too bad at all. They're not too shabby. They're good guys. Do a fantastic job. 69, dude. 69, dude. Like I said about the stream tomorrow, it's cancelled for now. If I do get home in time, I will set it up. But as of now, I don't know how long I'm going to be tomorrow. It's a bit up in the air. Up in the air. Was that him? God, why does he keep trying? Keeps trying. Community at the beginning, this channel is so engaging. In Days' streams, we kind of feel like the numbers are to extent. It's good. This is a place if you really want your opinion to be heard. I'm not saying Days isn't. Days just goes on a tangent. He will talk about your opinion. Definitely talk about your opinion. I like to hear from you guys. I do take on board everything you say. I love what you say half the time. I don't agree with what you say half the time. You don't agree with what I say, which is what you're meant to do. I don't. Yes, man. I'm not Vince McMahon. I don't surround myself around yes men. Why would I? I'd rather you tell me, Dave, your sound's wrong. Your opinion's wrong. Yeah, Dave's numbers went way up during the pandemic. But they're like, did you watch YouTube? That's how I found him. To be fair, Dave's just lost. Port Vale have pulled one back against Rotherham. Dave's just lost his Shaquem, 23, shout out to you. Just lost his attention. He started doing the Olympics. got carried away doing that. He got carried away with doing the football. He lost the content that he should have been making. He admits it himself. Look at how many videos over the last year he did, and they were minimal. You were lucky to see like one video a week. That's not good. I want to try and get a general mix of video, live stream, video. That's why you've got 2 videos, one later on today and one tomorrow. I'm going to try and do as much as I can. Toy hunts. Okay, Dave, you're full of shit. I'm not a yes man either. You arsehole. James, you fucking arsehole. Good job, I fucking love you, man, innit? Fuck off. That makes bizarrely, I think I've watched a lot of YouTube during lockdown. I started during lockdown. I started this venture during lockdown, which it just gave me something to do when I had nothing to do, and it's just good talking to you guys. And I can't imagine sitting watching wrestling or sitting watching football without you guys. To be quite honest with you, it really hurts when I'm not streaming. Do I feel a disconnect when I'm not when as soon as I've put off the stream? Yeah, of course, absolutely. It's weird when I say goodbye to you guys. It's kind of like, oh God, what do I do now? Oh my God, I've got to be in my life. Match ended. Blackburn are in the Carabao Cup draw later. 4-0 winners today. Did they get from job? I got called back. Never went through. I just had to start taking care of my husband's mum. Fell time instead. Fill time instead. Jesse's just telling me. You could have told me this in the chat, Jesse. Dave, I will live stream when I hit 100 subs. Boom. Yeah, love that. It's awesome. I'll live stream when I get 100 subs. Sorry about that. But that I am back. I had a short power cut. No worries, Anna. I had a phone call. You had a power cut. We're even. Could have used your phone, Anna. No, she were on the phone to the electric company. That's what she were doing. I got a power cut, for God's sake. How are the buses running with the lights on? I wasn't a Days fan. I've seen him live. So I clicked his live lol. You were saying you was doing football live, so I checked you out. That's how it happened. Story about finding Days. Toy hunts. Simple. We're looking for people. I wanted information of how to get into the Mattel figure line. What was the good figure to buy? What was the crack with that? Barnsley. The Barnsley boys are winning. Middlesbrough 1-0. Barnsley. But I'm going tomorrow. Are winning 1-0. So Barnsley are making it into the second round. Where's your sponsored Lucas? They're not paying me. They've not paid me. So I've gone for Asda Charge. Energy drink. Yeah, they're refusing to pay me. It's outrageous. Still waiting for Manscaped to get in touch with me. My mate at school told me about Days. I'm starving. Just phoned Domino's. Asked for a thin crusted Supreme. They sent me Diana Ross. I love that. That's cool. I love that. I was really sold into that story then. They should do a live video preview prediction for UFC upcoming. He's looking into it. He's trying to do more stuff. Fair play to him. I've always said this with Days. This is his job. YouTube is his job. This is how he makes his money. This is how he earns a living. I wished I had that commitment. I wished I could commit myself. But when you've only got 72 subs, I make nothing off this. Nothing. I make no money. My work is my job. That's where I earn my cash. So I do what I can with this channel. If it grows, it grows. If it doesn't, I can't do naught about it. I got it up to 440 subs on the other channel. That took 2 years. I'm hoping to not take 2 years this time, but it is what it is. People are either gravitate to you or they'll avoid you like the plague. It is what it is, unfortunately. But I've got a good core of people what are in this chat right now who are here. You love it. You have fun. We engage. We talk. We get his feelings out there, and that's what I like. And that's cool. I help you. You help me. And that's how it is. Match ended. Barnsley have won. They've beaten Middlesbrough. We've got an injury in this game. 77th minute gone. BT and advertising Aston Villa at Everton. He's got cash, man. He's just bought a brand new spanking new PC. Yeah, he was saving for a house though. He was saving to move out of his parents, and he's had to go out and buy a laptop, a new PC. But it's his bread and butter. It's his job. It's money. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how much you earn, but I'm sure if he ever got to 1 million subs, his life changes drastically. His life changes. Wouldn't say I love the live streams or his channel or this channel. I just put up with you. I put up with you, Edward. Fun fact, I put up with you. I mean, you tried singing me happy birthday and you ended up singing flipping Barbie Girl. First day's video I saw was the one in the bin. I saw a few of his streams. Never talked in the chat, was too scared. I first started talking to See Wrestling, Mr. Monkey, Grey North, Vegan Strong Style. Yeah, I remember all of them. Mr. Monkey and Vegan Strong Style. WrestleMania. I remember days doing the figure giveaways. And Wheel of... I thought the Wheel of Fun thing was proper cringe, and I had to always turn the volume down watching that. I think it was just before that WrestleMania, the one with Becky and all that in the main event. Watched the figure videos. I was just more into the figure videos and toy hunts, to be fair. And I joined one random. I think it was a Raw stream. And loved it. I think James Chadwick was the first person I spoke to. Then Austin. Got talking to them and just started talking to various people. Austin pretty much gave me the encouragement to start YouTube. Like, Dave, I'd watch. Okay, I'll do it then. And it's gone from there. Dave, do you think Days gets a lot of cash? Like $1,000 a week? I think he comes close. I couldn't tell you. I've no idea. He has got various avenues. You've got to remember he does make money off a web. He says he doesn't, but I think they make a little bit of money. He's paying Tommy, by the way. He pays Tommy to do that podcast. Don't forget, Tommy's not doing that for free. We just get some kind of allowance from Days to do that, which is fair enough. Yeah, Days does okay. He makes a fair whack. I don't think he's loaded though. Peterborough 2-0 up. Bristol City are 4-1 up against Coventry now. Be afraid. Be very afraid. I miss timing out Edward. Edward helped me earlier. I was listening to Lionel Richie. Couldn't remember the words, so I turned the TV and remember. Fun fact. I put on the microwave earlier and it told me the lyrics to the new Ed Sheeran song. Peterborough 2-0. My phone is on fire right now. I wish these results had stopped buzzing. It depends how many views he gets on his videos. Yeah, I got recommended today's video for watching Firefly Funhouse videos. there's no doubt about it. Brave brought me back to wrestling. Female wrestling brought me back to wrestling. Seeing the likes of Sasha Banks. Chef Wednesday, that match has ended. They've won 2-0. Sunderland are out. Yeah, I just remember just thinking, do I watch Raw? Because I used to just watch the highlights of Raw on YouTube. Never watched Raw live. Could be asked. It's like stopping up until like 3 o'clock in the morning. No, not happening for me. I was in a relationship as well when I first started watching Days. And then when that relationship ended, I thought, right, I'm going to join a live feed. Let's see what these live stream things he keeps banging on about. Let's see what they're like. And yeah, I didn't know how to talk to people in the chat. Didn't know how to talk to them. People were talking to me because I'd put some random statement in. It'd be like people like trying to engage with me, and like I can't write back to you. What's going on? So if I ignored anybody in the early days, I apologise. That's probably the reason why I got a bad rap. Bristol City 4-1 winners. Who was the first person I spoke to apart from Days? Yeah. How does anybody know that answer, Edward? How do we know? We can't remember who you talked to first. I honestly, James, I connected with pretty much straight away. We had a similar Austin, out of the blue. I think I made a comment on a SummerSlam video about how WWE used to have this club bag and stuff back in the day, and I always remembered I wanted to join the club, but I couldn't because we were in the UK. And it had the WWE magazine, and it had to have the WWF club. I was like, look, I want a bag. I want a WWF bag. I want to join the club. And I couldn't because I was in the UK. And I was thinking, Dave, you're full of interesting stuff. Fun fact. It started with the fun facts. Do you remember them? Do you remember how often me, Austin, I think even James started doing it at one point. We'd got fun fact because we knew we were going to read it. And me and Austin, early days, right? Oh, forget the football game. It's gone shit. Celebus has come on. Vicious Junior. Back in the day, me and Austin used to do a comment game. We used to see throughout a stream who get their comment read out more by Days. Whether we get the full comment read out or a shout out, we used to do a point system. So we ever saw me and Austin going, well, I got 2 points there, dude. You know why. So that's how we started communicating. And then obviously when I started the channel, I get Corner messaging me every day. Gregor, who's in the chat right now, he messages me on a regular. Sorry if I don't respond, because it's usually because it's on my downtime. I just, I like to have a bit of a rest when I'm not streaming and stuff. So if I don't answer any particular person, it's not because no disrespect. It's just that I'm having downtime. It just seems like I'm being a bit arrogant, but I'm not. No, James, I had 2-0 Real Madrid. Dave. Okay, Michelle. Dave, someone bought me a Marvel Secret Wars Part 1 comic book today. Should be good. Inside, I remember the Secret Wars figures. Used to have the Iron Man, Doctor Doom, and Wolverine. Loved them. Only about say big. But they were awesome. You said 3-0, said Sam. I said 4-0. To be fair, I said 4-0. I love seeing Dave OnlyFans. My OnlyFans is awesome. It's my fat ass jiggling to Spice Girls. To Barbie Girl in my full high heels. She's lying. She said 3. Who cares? Who cares? I don't care. Ever says, I'm pretty sure William Ency jumped on me immediately because I was an old lady wrestling. William Ency, fun fact, how I started talking to him and Sonny, he used to give Sonny some fucking right grief on the NWA streams. William was a bit of a bad boy. He'd attack mods. He admitted it. And we just started talking about English because he like curious how things were in the UK. And I will just start like, oh, we don't do social, blah, blah, blah. We're just trying to say the difference. Like how we see America to how Americans see us. And it just continued from there. I think William, to be quite honest, just one of the craziest out there people I've ever met. I still can't get over the Web music video. I love it. The opening bit with him singing is still my favourite thing ever. Absolutely love that. Should have mentioned that today, to be honest. James Sam acting like kids, says the kid. Sunny was the first person I spoke to as she thought I was spamming. Yeah, well, you do, because you write the same message about like 50,000 times. William was my nightmare back then. Yeah, William was just a trouble causer. He's realised now that rather than causing trouble, it was better to just engage. You know what? Some of the best comments. Out there comments. And I don't care. I will read them out. I couldn't give a flying shite, to be honest. Mods are like milk monitors, Dave. It's why I couldn't be one on wrestling days. I'm so much of a bad boy. For me, I couldn't commit to it. Even if he asked me. I'm not there every stream. I work. So even if he asked, it'd be a fat no. Absolutely. I don't want to be a mod. It's not something I've ever thought about. Happy for people what are mods on Daze's channel. Austin deserved it. J14, definitely. William Ency. Sonny Wolf. Some of these guys have been there from day one. And obviously he's got... See, wrestling was a mod on that channel until he turned. He turned because Daze didn't like Bray. He turned. I just don't like bullshit. Sam goes, enjoy. It stopped spamming time messages after like 2 minutes. It's only time I ever write a message twice is if I think I've made a fantastic point or I've said something funny. It's like William or James will respond with like laughing faces, and I'm thinking, no, I need Daze to see this, so I'm writing it again. Dave, I got timed out. Oh, flipping it, Connor. Because you got timed out again. It's what happens when you've got Sam enjoying herself. Try and be a bad boy. No, we're close to this game now. We're not going to stick around to see the Super Cup win because we are going to go over to Sky Sports News for the Carabao Cup draw. I really don't care about Real Madrid lifting up another trophy, to be quite honest with you. It's been an alright game. It's been pretty much one-sided, like I pretty much predicted. I consider myself an antelope. So William asking about UK culture doesn't surprise me. Anglophobe. Anglophobe, is that what that is? I bet Anna doesn't miss being a mod. Me and Dave have been... Me too, Dave. I've been on YouTube stream since day one. What, this one? I'm getting better at doing it so much now that it reads it first time. Edward, you become a face. You become a face. This is the thing. Half at time, especially if at the start of a stream, I wouldn't bother because he wants to get the points that he wants to get out. Connor's just when Connor comes back in, please leave him alone. You've timed him out twice now. Just let him join back the chat. You bastard. It's not been a bad thing, like people attention host. The problem with Days is people get anxiety and their message don't get read out. It's because the kids. Dave, I met Austin 316 Days' stream. Austin 316 is a fantastic lad. Fantastic lad. Talked to him, spent a lot of time chatting to him. Spent a lot of time DMing. We've spent ages just talking for days, like literally a full day. It's like weird, but Yeah, I mean, I've got great fondness for Austin. Uh, he, I wished he'd become a person what to come onto TV. I wished he'd do videos. I wished he'd put himself out there, but he's still not comfortable with that. And you've just got to take that at face value. 90% of people on Dazers don't like me. Whatever give you that idea? Another stream set up. Vince retired. When are you streaming the 7 hours? To be fair, you have to go off on a tangent. Yeah. Of course you do. I don't mind him doing that. If he's got something to say, he says it. On a repeat stuff, it's legit news, so may not have been addressed yet. Connor is so lucky that I am not a mod. You know that I time him out all the time. Noticed that the first started days of stream. Never read my comments. Just started seeing my name and then started reading it. It does me. I noticed that when he finally spots me in the chat, he goes, "Oh, hello, Dave, mate." Which, yes, fine. If he pops up into it, I'm always on it, like a carb on it. Kieran, shout out to you. Wonder who draws in the second round. We're going to go to that after this game, so stick around. We are going to do the Carabao Cup draw live. Why not? We're here. We're live anyway. Be honest, I don't like most of the pricks either. There's a lot of... That's the game. It is over. Final score 2-0. We're going to go over to Sky Sports News because we're going to go to that draw. We're not seeing these lift the cup. I can't be arsed. Final score. Real Madrid 2. Frankfurt 0. Not a real surprise, to be honest. Not a great surprise. Leave Irish Rebel alone. The only thing with the Carabao Cup draws, there's no Liverpool, there's no Man United, there's no Man City, there's no Chelsea. Oh, what's this? Not sure. It might grow on me. Oh God, this is a kit. This is a kit. What do you think, guys? Spurs. I don't know. The new kit designs are just not for me. I just don't like them. I don't like Liverpool's. I hope you like me, James. Ha ha ha. I am the biggest fan. Bye, everyone. Bye, Dave. Bye, Michelle. Bye. Yeah, we're going to stick around for the Carabao Cup draw. We're going to flip over to that now. We're not staying. We're not staying on this. NXT UK. NXT. Sky Sports News. Well, Sky Sports News. Let's see what's going down. Sky Sports News. Oh, the draw's on main event now. No, it'll pop up on Sky Sports News. Bye for the 100th time. Don't English team get the Carabao third round? Yeah, it's the third round of the Carabao Cup for the teams what are in Europe. So Liverpool, Man City, Man United, Tottenham, and all them lot will not be involved in this section of the draw. This is only the second round. So yeah, you're not going to see that, to be honest. Michelle, are you staying or going? Can you stay or should I go now? Should I stay or should I go now? No, poopy trouble. English teams in starting the third round of deal. Yeah, you won't get Liverpool in this draw. Edward got more chance becoming a mod than Connor becoming a mod again. Thought you were going to say something even more rude then. Got more chance of getting laid in a horrid brothel than you have becoming a mod. Probably can't even afford a brothel. God, I've got snot on my fingers. That didn't go well. I snotted more than I wanted to. I don't know. How do you know? Because, Edward, I'm in charge. I'm in charge. That's why we know you never be a mod. I'm going now, Connor, says Michelle. James tagged you. What have you tagged in people now? So I don't know if Sky Sports is going to carry the draw live. I assume so. Do I need to go over to the appropriate channels? You know what? I'm just going to quickly get my other remote controls. I can't access it through this one. So I'll be back in a second. Boom, back. Sorted it. I look small, I don't know. Because I'm leaning down. Decided to get my name's BBC Sport. Should have it on site. I'll help you leave. Timed out. Sky Sports Football are now showing the draw, Dave. They're just talking to Darren Moore. Yeah, I've got it on Sheffield Wednesday. Wednesday, 2-0 against Sunderland. I've just quit. Yeah, draw is next. Yeah, I've just moved it over to, obviously, my BT doesn't have the Sky Sports section. I have it on Now TV. So I've just switched it over to Now TV. I've got main event live on. Boom. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting to see who gets who. Leeds United will be in this draw, I should imagine. There's the Carabao Cup. Oldest Liverpool. They're the last ever winners. The draw 2. Next, it's after the break. That's Liverpool's cup, baby. Imagine if Edward was a mod. Timeout for seeing it wrong. It'd be just Ronda because you couldn't see Cena. Lol. Lols, mega lols. Yeah, we'll get this draw out of the way and then we'll be cutting this stream because we need to go straight to the premiere. Obviously, 10:30. My latest video is up. Just don't get enough of my beautiful face. Look there. Notification on my phone. I'm going to click it on. The video. What's coming up on the channel. Half past, so we've got half an hour to wait till that, so you're getting a little bit more of me, and there's a bloody car in the background revving its flipping engine. Are we predicting Carabao Cup games with when English clubs are in it? Not all English clubs are deal. What do you mean Premier League teams? When the English clubs are in? I mean, I love that. The English clubs. Christian Catona. Hello to you. Ciao. Hello, Christian. How are you doing, dude? Yes, Real Madrid did win 2-0. Hope you're satisfied. I assume that you're a Real Madrid fan. Fantastic. We're now on to the Carabao Cup draw. Italy. You're Italy. Hello. Shout out to Italy. I'm sure I've seen your face before. Italiano Paolo. There's my Italian. There you go, my lovely Italian accent. But we are doing the Carabao Cup draw. Yeah, just after these few messages. Pilu. Always welcome new faces into the chat. We do regular football, obviously Champions League. When that comes back, we'll be doing a fair few matches of the Champions League. Forza Gizzi. Which team? Italian. Christian. Which Italian team? Which are you? Are you a supporter of? Internazionale, AC, Juve, Napoli, Roma. Which one are you? What are you? What are you a supporter of? Prem teams don't come into this until round 3. No, that's not true. There's actually Prem teams in this round 2 draw. It's the only teams what are not in this round are the ones that are in Europe. So there's no Liverpool, there's no Man City, there's no Tottenham, no Chelsea, no Juve. So you're Juventus. Cool. Nice. Juve, cool. Connor, I bet I'm better than you in boxing. You're better than me. Yeah, because he's not trained. If Connor was trained in a boxing match, different story. Sky documentaries. Edward, you'll be on the floor in a second. James may be in a street fight and a wrestling fight. Mate, the big lead in my boxing gloves. Have they changed it again? Because before it was the later round. No, that's the FA Cup, Anna. It's the FA Cup when the Premier League join in the round 3. Cristiano shoot ready. Tredico. Vala Tredico. I'm learning Italian. I'm learning Italian as we go along. That is awesome. I don't know what you're saying, but it's good. I love it. I love to see the translation. James timed out again. Dave. Michelle, because she said you was leaving. You left. You came back. You left again. Make your mind up, love. James Tadwick, I've just relaxed sitting. You're listening to Leonard Skinnard telling all my only fans to go to sit. James Snap, Edwards, a good video. Jeez, cause it is flipping. It is getting to me. It's the FA Cup, that darling. Yeah, it's the FA Cup. 3rd round of the FA Cup for all the Premier League teams. So we've got one match. Bournemouth. Norwich versus Bournemouth is the first one out. Is it? I've missed one. Newport. Come on. Why are they not putting these on the ticker at the bottom of the screen? 17. Portsmouth. Portsmouth. Oxford United. Crystal Palace. Oxford v Crystal Palace. Interesting. 21. Watford Premier League team. Former Premier League team, sorry. 13. Watford MK Dons should be good. Loads anybody in the community at fencing. Number 6. Colchester. Brentford. Colchester, Brentford. Oxford. Wickham. Wickham play Bristol City. We'll go through all these as they're announced. Just Nick, writing in Italian, I think. God, you're a legend. Come on, Newcastle. Oh, get Arsenal. Charlton was up. Crawley. Why are they not putting captions up? Fulham. Crawley versus Fulham. Easy win for Fulham. Cambridge United. I predict Newcastle, Sunderland. That'd be fantastic. Sunderland are out. They got beat by Sheffield Wednesday. So Southampton have been drawn. Number 12. Gillingham. I only know 2 Italian words, pizza and pasta. Ferrari. Gonna get Forest Green Rovers. I bet Newcastle want these. This draw sucks, it's boring. Brighton. This is the southern section, that's why we've not got to the northern section. So that's southern section. So we've got Stevenage, Peterborough, Norwich v Bournemouth, Newport versus Portsmouth, Oxford, Crystal Palace, Watford, MK Dons, Colchester, Brentford, Wickham versus Bristol City, Walsall versus Charlton, Crawley versus Fulham, Cambridge versus Southampton, Gillingham versus Exeter, Forest Green versus Brighton. There's nothing there to be excited about. That draw sucks. There's nothing there for the Premier League clubs. I'm sure every single Premier League club will get through. There's no challenge there. Colchester might be a tough one for Brentford. That's about it. I think Southampton will get past Cambridge. Brighton will beat Forest Green. Yeah, that's not a great first half draw, to be honest. I can see all the Premier League clubs surviving that. This is the northern section. This is Newcastle. Connor, are you nervous? Are you nervous? Got a bloody premiere in a couple of minutes. My God, make sure you all jump over to that. And I'll see you there in a short while. Number 3. Bolton. Bolton. So Bolton versus Aston Villa. It's a good draw. 6. Derby County. So West Brom or Sheffield United. That's the game tomorrow night. Oh, I'm not even reading that. Wolves v Preston. I know 4 words in Italian. Leeds. Come on, Newcastle. Leeds v Newcastle. Come on. It's the Yorkshire Derby, though. Leeds v Barnsley. Ha! Oh my God. OMG. That's class. 8. Fleetwood. Derby minus Rooney. Versus who? Fleetwood versus Everton. Nothing game. 25. Sheffield Wednesday. Sheffield Wednesday, they're in the crowd still. 17. Rochdale. Sheffield Wednesday, Rochdale. 20. Tranmere, Merseyside team. Accrington Stanley, who are they? Just Nick, are you happy? Are you happy, dude? Didn't know there was a wrestler called Saka. Somebody who can't spell. Rotherham versus Morecambe. Come on, Newcastle. Where the fuck are you, Newcastle? Barrow. Leeds gonna hammer Barnsley. Don't know. Barnsley are there. Stick a wicket. Lincoln. Just come out. Barrow versus Lincoln. Terry Alberneto. Stockport County. Leicester. Wow. If you're going to troll, at least learn how to spell correctly. Bradford versus Blackburn. The Bees. Number 9. Grimsby. Ever seen that film, Grimsby? You need to go check it out. Didn't hear who. We will go through it again. Notts Forest. We will go through the draw again in a minute, just Nick. I think it's a Yorkshire team. Shrewsbury. Burnley. Who did Newcastle get? What? How have I missed Newcastle? Here we go. Bolton versus Aston Villa. Got Derby versus West Brom or Sheffield United. Wolves versus Preston. Leeds versus Barnsley. That's got to be a televised game. Tranmere Newcastle. So Fleetwood Everton. Wednesday Rochdale. Tranmere versus Newcastle. That's Merseyside versus Geordies. Rotherham Morecambe. Barrow Lincoln. Stockport Leicester. Where Accrington Stanley's not even. Oh, where's Stanley? Why did I not hear them? They're not even in that draw. Huh? Sure, he said fucking. Oh, did they get beat by Stanley? Stanley didn't even get in it. I think they got beat. I don't know what's going off. Grimsby, Notts Forest, Shrewsbury, Burnley. Newcastle defo win. Tranmere, you should beat Tranmere. You should beat Tranmere. Didn't you have? I didn't hear. Yeah, they don't because they didn't. They lost. They said they must have lost last night. Let's check the results. James Todd got in Raw podcasters. Steve and Larson, their fantasy wrestling league. They're one of their wrestlers is called Saka Banks. Tranmere won against Stanley last night, Dave. Oh, there we go. 12-11 on penalties. Fucking hell. There we go. That's what happened to Stanley there. Just Nicky got beat by Tranmere. Lols. Lots of lols. Good draw. Lit the game of the round. I'm not going to lie. Leeds v Barnsley. Easily. That's a game that we should be looking out for. Right, guys. I've got a premiere in literally 15 minutes, so we're going to get shooted off so that you can go and watch that. So make sure that you've got your notifications on for that video, and I'll see you in the chat there. James, you know that Arsenal are all or nothing show. They totally ignore the drama with the postponed Spurs game. They didn't even mention it at all. What a joke. How ridiculous. Right then, guys, I'm going to shoot off, and I'll talk to you in the chat of that next video. Thank you, everybody what's joined this one. Obviously, we had a bit of drama. We had all kinds of stuff go off. Talking about AEW at the start of the stream. To start talking about my daughter midway through. Finally got to talk about a bit of football. We've seen the cup draw. Hope everybody's happy with what the draw was. Leeds versus Barnsley always seems to be an impressive tie. Tranmere Newcastle. Interesting. Yeah. So I'll see you all in about 15 minutes on the in the chat of the next video. So make sure you jump over to there, and I'll see you there. I've been Dave in real life. You guys have been awesome. Until the next time, which I don't know when that is, probably Monday. If there's a stream tomorrow, just watch for the notifications. I will let you know. But until then, bye for now. Cheerio. Bye.